Da, 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 da. I'm back. Make sure to thumbs up it, everybody. Um, Marianne. All right. So, I want people to know that it's one thing to say to people, why can't you just let it go? Everything isn't about you and all that stuff, right? It's one thing to say that. But when everything is about you, and there's a lot of videos, and basically these people should have to pay you for how much you're their content. I mean, then why are the people who are the subject of this matter supposed to ignore it while these other people, like, I don't hear anybody telling Crystal Love to mind her own business. But I do hear people telling me or NetNet to let it go and don't talk about it and ignore it. But yet, there's nobody telling these people whose business it isn't. Like, if NetNet goes to visit her deceased father, or if, I mean, like, to slander somebody like this stupid woman is doing, this stupid Crystal fake nurse, is ridiculous. And there's a lot of them that do that, slander people, and spend their time acting like uncivilized, subhuman parasites. Okay. And they're the first ones to want to give the advice of ignore it. Why do you talk about it? You're the one who take accountability for it while they're doing it to the person. And don't they understand that if they just shut the fuck up, we won't have to fucking defend ourselves? If they just shut the fuck up. Sometimes maybe it isn't in somebody's character to let a bunch of douchebags fucking run you through the mud. Who the fuck does that? Hi, Mr. Tim. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, I'm gonna just let this douchebag, fake nurse, say I have Munchausers syndrome and ignore it. And Tiffany H is gonna be in there, somebody who's big on saying, just let it go, let it go, let it go. Sit there and not say, thank you, Mr. Tim, and not say, hey, why are you even talking about SG again? Why are you slandering her that way? What was going through your fucking mind? That saying SG didn't fake cancer didn't cross your mind? Now, I haven't gotten through this whole live stream yet, but I'd like to. I'm going to. Okay? Disclaimer, I do not own all of the audio contained within this most ridiculous live stream, slanderous defamation. But I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines and for commentary, entertainment, and educational purposes only to educate you on people who pretend to be RNs just so they can slander a woman with cancer and harass a woman because she has a channel and befriends that said person. Now, I'm sure you'd harass, well, you have. You've said they have no lives, they're insomniacs, the people in my channel. You're pathetic to brag about a fucking Mercedes and then think you're going to lecture me on how grateful I am for life while saying I have Munchausers syndrome. You reek desperation. You sweat desperation. You sweat desperation. That's how fucking desperate you are. You'll throw RN behind your name. And make a fool of yourself. Do you know that a doctor would yell at you if you wrote Munchausers syndrome? Or their abscess has a foul FOWL odor. Hi, Marianne, Mr. Tim. Come on, 15 people. I know I changed it to 5-minute subscribers only. Not because of this douchebag. I'm sure she'll gonna want to say, oh, because I said that because you know what? I had already done that before I listened to your live stream, douche. Nothing you say, real nuts, would incite me to do anything other than point out what the smell of someone so desperate to be relevant looks like. You're so pathetic. The Munchausers is gold. It's fucking gold. RN. With a fuck. You're so, you sweat desperation. I've never known anybody to sweat desperation till now. You smell, you reek of desperation.
Honestly, think she has Munchausers. I don't believe she had cancer. And she talks about her port, and then there were some, at first I'm like, okay, I believe it, but now, that woman has got to have Munchausers.
This woman has RN after her name. Can we hear this again? Let's just hear this again. It's worth a couple of plays, because I mean it's gold.
In my life, and if I don't know if people are afraid of her because she's such a
wonderful person,
almost like Munchausers.
Isn't that so funny?
Could she have been faking it?
Yeah, I made myself bald and I put a port under my skin. Yep, I LARPed a hospital too. I'm sure no registered nurse would be able to recognize a real hospital or a real chemo treatment. Why would we expect that from somebody who said, what do you guys think, it's a big job or something? You think it's something great to be an RN? Who the fuck says that? Yes. Yes, we do. Nurses have caring hands. I mean, the infusion nurses from the chemo, like I could really relate to what Mosaic Mama was saying, talking about, yes, there was a nurse that made her feel. That would be you, Crystal. If you were ever a nurse, which you weren't. Don't care what you say. Prove it. Prove it, slacker. You're the only thing you're fluent in is sweating desperation.
Or
and spewing lies.
Could she have been embellishing?
Could you have been embellishing?
I personally don't believe she ever had cancer.
I personally don't believe you're an RN.
And I don't wish cancer on anybody.
And I don't wish ignorance on anyone. But you certainly do not act right. You don't act right. You don't act right. You're right. You don't. All you do is pretend to be an RN and act like you're a nurse. But I really, really think that you have I am a nursitis. And that is a serious, serious condition where people go around and they can profess to be a nurse. But just because you have a little cartoon avatar up of a nurse doesn't mean you are one, okay? We all could put RN behind our names. It doesn't mean we're nurses, okay? Okay? All right, honey? Check yourself in somewhere, hon.
Yell and scream and talk about it and want to get attention. It's almost like Munchausers.
Yes, it's almost like Munchausers. Like Munchausers, you know. Munchausers. When you pretend to be a nurse, but you're not. Munchausers. Does everybody know what that is? Munchausers by proxy is if your loved ones pretend you're a medical professional and you're not. But Munchausers is when you pretend to be a medical professional and you're not. Real nuts. Real nuts. RN.
You've heard of Munchausers by proxy?
Yes.
I'm wondering if SG or...
Come on, real nuts. You tell us.
Survivor woman has Munchausers.
Real nuts. Aw. Real nuts thinks I have what she has, and she has Munchausers, and that's the condition where people go around and think they're RNs. Yes, I know, but Munchausers, that's not even anything. There's no Munchausers. It's Munchausen. There's no Munchausers. That's when somebody with, I think I'm a nursitis. Okay, she's afflicted with, I think I'm a nursitis. One of the symptoms is they sweat desperation and they make up names of diseases that don't exist. And they're so, God, honey, man, I mean, you really should have spent that money on a good psychiatrist. Really. Because you are really nuts. That's what that RN stands for. We all know, honey.
Has anybody ever thought that could be a possibility?
Has anybody? I don't know. Maybe Munchie did. Did Munchie think that? Wait a minute. Oh, no. Did JW... Oh, no, wait a minute. What about the breast implant exploding? Did anybody think of that? No. Well, we know she's a, bobblehead wannabe. Man, I feel kind of bad that Bobbles has your nasty head up her ass as far as she doesn't even realize she does. You are like just fucking so desperate to be accepted by anyone. It doesn't matter who, except nobody who can see through your false facade of, having a license and being really nuts, because obviously that's what you do. You came on social media pretending to be an RN and you're going to keep repeating Munchausers.
Other medical people in the community, I don't know. But I'd love for a friend of mine to listen to one of her lives. I've never heard, and this is the
God's honest truth. I don't think there's anything godly, honest, or truthful about you. There's nothing at all godly, honest, or truthful about you. Nothing. Nothing.
God's honest truth. I have never heard such an angry, bitter, mean, insecure woman in my life.
Insecure, you say?
And
Aren't you funny? You're a funny girl. You are. You're funny. You're funny. Calling me insecure. Have you watched my videos? My fucking car dancing and shit. I'm a fucking bartender, douche. Insecure? You know how not insecure I am? I mean, I might be a little insecure, and, you know, if I was completely fucking bald and didn't know if I was going to live or die, and I had some fucking weirdos like yourself going around trying to spread some slander. But that won't last long. You know why? Miss Munchausers? Need I say more? Need I say more? See, you don't learn. Wow, did you guys hear that thunder? Is that not scary? Holy Toledo, that's fucking scary. That's God. That's God. He's crying tears for SG. And he's striking them all down. He's smiting them as we speak. Just kidding. But wouldn't that be something? Come on, Bottles. Raise that cane up in the air. Is it made out of metal? Come on. What's her name? Chris told me on Nutz. Go outside with a kite or some shit. Come on. Get on the golf course. You're pretentious. Come on. Get on the golf course. Get out by your fucking Mercedes wagon and your fucking... Come on. It's fucking stupid. These people, they don't believe in anything righteous. Otherwise, this shit wouldn't be able to come out of their fucking mouths. Am I right? 15 people here. Can we get some other people, chatters in here? Say hello. Hey. Hi. Say hey. Say hello. Right? Say hello. Hi, Nat. Hi, Tommy D. Thank you. Hello,
I don't know
Nat.
if people are afraid of her because she's such a, she's like a hyena.
A laughing hyena. A laughing hyena. I mean, I laugh quite a bit. Especially when people are comic gold. I mean, Munchausers, Nurse Christos, Nurse Ratchet. Nurse Ratchet. Let's get it right. It says I have Munchausers. Munchausers. No, really. Can somebody look that up for me? Is that a real thing? Can somebody look it? Can somebody look it up? Come on now. Is Munchausers real? Because I could be wrong. I know there's Munchausen, but is Munchausers real, or is that just something made up nurses say?
Hyenas. A pack of them. SVX just said it didn't offend you a bit. Well, yeah, I'm not out to offend anybody, and what I'm saying...
It should have offended you, CVX, because you know what? I don't like fence sitters. And you come in here and you know that I feel a certain kind of way about you. and you play that. You play that. You play that in order to hurt my feelings by being in places like this, hearing somebody say this and say it doesn't offend you in one bit. Well, it might offend your friend. Thank you, Purple Butterfly, because it offended me. It offended me when Laura Benedetti was in there. Hi, Maureen. I figured that, Purple Nurple. It offended me when Laura was in there calling you a PDO. But it doesn't offend you one bit. And you know why? Because you like me thinking that you cared about me as a friend. So that you can say these things and do these things in order to hurt my feelings. But see, you have to understand something. You're only hurting yourself because I'm a good person and I'm a good friend. And the fact that I don't look at you the same anymore. When I used to look at you in such a high regard, any intelligent, decent person would think that sucks for you and me. There's no winner there. But you think you win every time I let you in here, and I know that you're sitting there saying things didn't offend you one bit. Now, I certainly hope at some point during this live stream that I haven't watched yet, which I'm watching now, this is all raw reaction. I hope that you don't disappoint me, but trust me when I tell you, I will let you know if you do. Because unfortunately, you're incorrect, Crystal Real Nuts. I'm very secure. And I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And for you to think I would fake cancer, you don't know me well, you stupid douchebag. You sweat desperation. And I think I even smell a little bit of how pathetic you are coming through. You're pathetic and desperate, and you reek. You're gross.
I think is pretty offensive, but I'm not out to offend
I think your
anyone.
smell is offensive.
But I honestly think she has Munchausers. I don't believe.
Oh my God. You know what I think is offensive? How offensive you are to the career of our end. You're really a slap in the fucking face. You make people think any moron could be an RN. And that's not true. You're a moron. You're no RN. You're a moron. You're an MN. Moron. 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 You should put MRN behind your name. You're a moron.
She had cancer. And she talks about her port, and then there were some, at first I'm like, okay, I believe it, but now, that woman has got to have Munchausers.
Do you hear yourself?
I've met people with Munchausers.
Freak of nature.
Munchausers by proxy.
You've met people with Munchausers? No, really, have you met people with Munchausers? No. Tell us. Bet your life on that. Have you met people with Munchausers? Have you? Have you? Hi, Nina. Have you met people with Munchausers? Let's be honest now, Dingleberry.
walking billboard for that one.
Okay, Dingleberry, you're a walking billboard for being a Dingleberry. Okay, thank you, CVX. CVX says, Crystal, I was replying to Tiffany. But I really wish that, I know Mr. Tim, right? Hi, Tanger. Hi, Mosaic Mama. Munchausers. I know, right? I didn't even know she said that till I saw your video, Mosaic. I really like that Buddhist prayer that you said at the end, because, um, you know, like where it said, forgive me, I forgive me for not being able to forgive people. Because it's not a bad thing. This is going on like daily. I didn't even know this woman had done this video. I didn't even know it. Couldn't believe it. I'm listening to it now for the first time, and I'm like shocked. But I really like that Buddhist prayer that you said. My dog biting his own nails.
Oh, okay, CVX. Nope, no worries.
Thank you, and I appreciated that, Mosaic Mama, because I know it wasn't like specifically for me, but you know how sometimes it feels like somebody is hitting right on target with how you're feeling? That is how it may, you know? Yeah, this is awful. Like, this woman is supposed to be an RN, and she's not even, like, pronouncing it right, and I can't help but think of, you know, better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Right, Tanger? Right. And these people, they leave the munchie troll in their rooms and stuff, knowing that it means Munchausers. Because Jules started that. Jules and Ollie went along with it, and you know, Tiffany and that they went along with Munchausers 1 month after being diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And these people are disgusting. And if this woman's been around for 5 years, then she knows. Like, she's lying. She's lying. Is there any other people in the medical profession? I mean, come on. You're not even in the medical profession. She sweats desperation.
It's like she's right, Poof. I don't buy it. I don't think the woman ever had cancer. And, you know, I don't buy it. I do not buy it.
Now, but why? Like, why? I know, right, Marianne? Like, why? Why don't you buy it? Could you give a good, you know, valid reason for why? Like, what wolf are you feeding? Like you were saying in your video, what wolf is she feeding with this? I really like that. Yeah, who asked her to buy anything, right? To buy I had cancer? I didn't want to buy that I had cancer. These people just wanted me to have to keep repeating that I had cancer so that I could go against how I was trying to train my mind, you know? I don't know your content. Is there any way you could? I mean, that would be awesome. Yeah, like, and she called me foul and spelled it Fowl. Like, okay, that's not even how you spell that four-letter word in the context that you're using it. You know, I mean, if you were calling me a bird, okay, Fowl might work. But when you're saying I'm foul, Fowl does not work. Yeah, I'm foul. I'm a bird. Caw. You know what? I did have a boyfriend though. One time we went to the grocery store and he said, you know, it was like before like cell phones were real popular. And so he goes, "All right, I'm going to park, and when you're done shopping." I know, right? Right, Cindy? Hi, CVX. Hi, Cindy. And I said, "How are you going to know when I'm done, you know, like shopping? How am I going to know where you're parked?" And he goes, "Well, when you come out from the grocery store, just let out a caw, caw, and I'll know." You ever see Ellen DeGeneres do that? It's kind of funny. Caw, caw. Yeah, I think the RN stands for real nuts, in my opinion, allegedly.
Don't buy it. She does not act like it at all. And at first I was very sympathetic, but I thought, wow, when I first started going to her channel, I thought,
well, that should have been like what? How long ago? I mean, seriously? Like, I'm only seeing you within the last year. I mean, you claim to have been around 5 years and you're so stupid.
Yeah, Mosaic. I am talking about Munchausers.
Munchausers.
Yeah, or Munchauser syndrome. I'm abbreviating it.
Oh, there you are, Mosaic. I believe you're talking about Munchausen syndrome now called a factitious disorder. And wow. Thank you, Mosaic. I didn't know you went in there. Wow, that's cool. And Sylvia does it when it can't give it, so on. And neither CVX or Tiffany H are batting an eye that she's saying this stuff. Why is that, CVX? Hi, Mandy. I'm sorry that somebody blocked you the other night. Somebody blocked everybody from my channel. I don't know who and I don't know why. Yeah, CVX. Why didn't you I hope to see you stop her because this is like craziness.
Much thought everybody knew, maybe not everybody knows what Munchausers is, but
it's not Munchausers, douchebag. Didn't you just listen to what Mosaic just said to you?
Syndrome. I'm abbreviating it.
You're abbreviating it? Abbreviating it? Did you just say you're abbreviating it? Oh my God. OMG is abbreviating. Okay, I didn't get there yet, CVX. I didn't get there yet. I did not get there yet. Okay? I didn't get there yet, CVX. So give me a minute. And this is the first time I'm seeing this. She just said she abbreviated it. It's the same amount of letters. OMG. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Crystal Real Nuts. This is what is dumbing it down. Okay? Watch. I'm going to explain to you right now. Here's a fine example of dumbing down. Abbreviating something is like saying OMG for oh my God. Munchausers. Oh, okay, I haven't been get that far yet, CVX. Munchausers is not an abbreviation for Munchausen.
I am talking about Munchausers. Yeah, or Munchauser syndrome. I'm abbreviating it.
Munchauer.
I thought everybody knew.
Hi, Mary.
Maybe not everybody knows what Munchausers is, but
oh my God. Oh my God. She did try to make you. Oh my god. CVX, you go, Crystal, you should do books on tape. You have a very soothing voice. Come on now, CVX. You were in the live, though. Just saying.
Sort of like when you talk about, oh, that just disappeared. CVX, are you the sweetest? Thank you so much. I think I sound terrible today.
That just shows how much she pays attention. Laura Vitadini was in there calling you a PDO. And she's like, aren't you the sweetest, CVX?
I had a bit of a sore throat, but that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I hope you stick around. I'm going to do some fun videos.
Yeah.
I wanted to clear up.
Listen, Laura Glorman. I'm just saying that Laura was in there saying that to her. And this stupid bitch, like, doesn't know you at all. That's what she, like, let Laura say about you. And now she's all like, aren't you the sweetest? That's how clueless this woman is. Like, she doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. I mean, she does know. That's why she's telling Mosaic Mama, maybe not everybody knows what it is. So she does know. You know what I'm saying? From Munchausers.
Clear up a few things on here. And did you ever notice when you do go on S Survivor Woman 19, do you ever notice when you go on there, anything anybody says, like she acts like she knows it all.
I don't know. You kind of just acted like that. Wow. Tiffany H says, Crystal, no, hon. I was speaking to CVX. Y'all have not offended me at all. I enjoyed, with quotations, real conversation. This isn't you in the chat? Or is this you in the chat? Because I think you're saying some stupid shit in the chat. CVX. Over there. Like, and I think, yeah, I don't care how well she talks, CVS. You go, no, well, modulation and tone. What about what the fuck she's saying? So you paid enough attention to hear her modulation and tone? But, seriously? No, Tiffany H, I'm talking about. Like, you pay enough to hear her modulation and tone, but not what she's saying about me. And if I remember correctly, one of our conversations as of recently in here was you telling me that you would defend me more in chats. That's what you said. So you definitely hear her. You're not correcting her? Who gives a fuck how nice her voice is? Look what she's saying. What the fuck, CVX? Like, what the fuck? I will keep listening.
Yeah, you're right. I had.
Show your roll. All right. My roll? Slow your roll. All right. I will. All right. I will. I will. I will slow my roll. Okay. I will.
Get the drama out of the way first.
I will. Okay. You're right, CVX. You're right.
No, I was speaking to CVX.
You're right. Yeah, but let's slow our roll. There's a reason she's saying that. So I'm expecting her to come out with the big guns in a minute. Oh, I hope.
Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind. Thank you. Well, Tiffany, I think you do too.
Hi, Zombie Queen. Hello, anybody I missed.
You have a really pretty voice as well, except when you're swearing. No, I'm just kidding. You know what that joke.
This woman should shut the fuck up. She lies so much, man. Like, she gives a shit about swearing. Are you kidding? The shit out of your mouth is offensive without any swears. You are swearing and offensive without swearing. You're passive-aggressive, disgusting.
With me, right? I hope you know that joke. You might have to listen to a replay, even though you're busy with all your kids and stuff. You won't have time.
Hey, Tiffany H., do you know that she said you had 10 kids the other day? 10 kids.
But, oh, Tiffany, you believe she had cancer. Well, we're all entitled to our opinion.
Oh, all right. All right. All right. Thank you for telling me to slow my roll. I get it. So Tiffany does say, I believe 100% she had cancer, in my opinion. Thank you, Tiffany H. I apologize. My apologies. Haha. I was abbreviating it. Apologize is apologies. Abbreviating. Right, Tander. Prudently at Home goes in there and says, hi, Crystal. Nice to meet you. I will say this with all respect. SG has 2 terrible videos of her. 2. Only 2. Just because she privates hers doesn't mean they weren't there. Not too far back. Yes. But they were in response to your live streams. And if you listen closely, you'll hear prudently I was playing your live streams that were terrible about me. However, I will say she does not have MVP, in my opinion. We live in the same
opinion. As you said, in your opinion.
Did CVX leave? I doubt that too. I think the RN stands for real nuts.
Oh, prudently. I'm sorry to hear that, but I absolutely believe she has horrible videos on you. Absolutely.
Of course, but there are commentaries. This is Crystal Love RN.
That woman is out to spread cancer. She's out to spread it.
Wow. This is Crystal Love Real Nuts. Crystal Love Real Nuts.
And when I say cancer, I'm talking about hate.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said, honey.
Hate can be like cancer, spreading hate.
Then that would be what you're doing. We are from the same and familiar her photos of the place she had treatment. Thank you, Prudently. Thank you very much, Prudently. Did CVX leave? I mean, because I am in the mood to apologize. Apologies. Whatever. Apologio. Whatever abbreviation. Apollo.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. All these comments are coming in, and they're just disappearing. Okay.
Well, I don't think she's an extraordinary human, Tiffany H. says. Poof says, it's hard when people lie about the small things to believe the big things. Well, I don't lie about anything. I know, right? You guys, she can't diagnose anything, or should be diagnosing herself. But I don't think she's an extraordinary human being, Tiffany H.
About the small things to believe the big things. Absolutely. When they lie about the little things.
Prove it.
It seems like everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie.
Prove that. Prove that, Munchausers. Prove it.
Survivor woman is
First of all, my name is a Survivor woman, so you're lying. You're the one lying. My name is a Survivor woman.
She's just vile, and I'm glad I have this platform to address this.
Well, I'm glad I have it too. CVX says, Tiffany, I have been through more than you can imagine. However, I don't share that. I could literally write a book and it would be a Lifetime movie blockbuster. No judgment to you. All right. I don't see, but I know, right, Andrew? Random Phantom says, I don't know about her health issues, but she is the most hateful person in the CWC. She drags everyone, says most cruelest things, then deletes those things. Well, I don't think so. I mean, we can clearly see that a lot of people have deleted all their shit, and then they want to say, we're digging through their scraps. So we're their scraps. We're not digging through your scraps. You actually literally are bum, bum, bum. Another one bites the dust. Bum, bum, bum. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, we're gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Look out. Right? That's what it is. So no, but there was somebody saying that we eat their scraps that they left up after they deleted a bunch of their videos, privated a bunch of their videos. Bottom line is, that's your scraps, lady. That's all you can leave up to get monetized, because your other videos, we did commentary on them, and bum, 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 another one bit the dust. Bottom line is, though, we got them recorded right here. That's why we do these things, to keep a record of their nasty, disgusting behaviors.
She is such a jealous person. And Tiffany says she believes she has cancer, and that's her opinion. I don't believe she ever had cancer.
Like I believe you're an RN. Prudently said she most definitely had breast cancer, in my opinion, but her attitude, cancerous and full of vitriol, most definitely. Yes, I'm full of vitriol. It's me. I'm the one that you're in the live stream having to defend me having breast cancer. Yes. Do you understand that, Prudently? Why should I need to point out to you that you're in there, thank you very much, defending me against vitriol? So, where's my vitriol? Would you not say I am playing vitriol against me? That you yourself felt it necessary, thank you very much, to go in there and defend me against? See, this isn't vitriol. This is commentary. Mosaic, I hope you liked the one I did on you. I didn't want to play your whole video, but everybody tells me I should. Do I have permission to play the video, the one that you did, that I started to do commentary on? Because I've had more than one person tell me that I should play that whole video, because there's a lot of interesting things in that particular one.
Don't buy it because of the lies. She will take something you say and edit it and twist it, and
there's no editing here. Half the time, I don't even listen to their whole live streams before I even say, this might be something I need to play. I mean, my name's in it. This is no editing or anything. 32 people here, 10 thumbs up. Can we get a little more? Come on, you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Make it self fitting for herself.
Yes, but we always share your link, Mosaic, because you do have a really good energy about you. And, I know that NetNet and I were watching your video earlier together. And I mean, I can't speak for NetNet, but I do know that we both spoke of it. And I feel like we both were really, really positively affected by your video, by your Buddhist prayer. Um, you actually, called out, shouted out Net Net for something that she had said. And it was all, yes, a lot of logic. Yes. We liked what you said about boundaries too. Like, you made me feel better about something that happened the other night where some people had told me I'd been too harsh, but and I have, like, everyone, I'll have these inner, like, feelings like, was I too harsh? But I know how I feel, and that I felt that those boundaries needed to be put up in stone at that point. I had, like, it made the boundaries, like, drawn a line in the sand that could be crossed. This could be crossed, that could be crossed. But when you're seeing somebody continuously hurt you, that you keep giving these, you know, hopes for. Like, you're thinking, oh, I hope this time they mean it. It sucks when they don't. And it's harsh sometimes, but the boundaries that you gotta put up sometimes are like that. Well, we're sorry about your son's dog in the ER. What two things? I'm just saying you were right there, so you could have said, I'm still waiting to see, like, I know you were hearing what she was saying. I'm just still hoping to hear. I heard Tiffany H say she thought I had cancer. I heard Prudently come in and say that. And Poof says, I believe you, Prudently, but probably about my attitude being cancerous and full of vitriol. But it's not full of vitriol. I do commentary showing what people do every single day, because they're in an aggressive smear campaign against a woman fighting for her life. Uh, Good night. I hope your dog is okay too, CVX. Good night, Mosaic Mama. Thank you for coming in here. Pee break. Talk amongst yourselves. I think it's really interesting, Mosaic, about your grandfather and the Purple Gang. Is that what you said? The Purple Gang? That's so interesting to me. Okay. Well wishes for everyone. Positive prayers for everyone. I really think a room full of positivity really makes people feel good. And I don't think this is a room full of negativity, like people will try to say it's negative and stuff, but I don't think it is. I think it's a lot of good people, that are, talking and encouraging people and hoping for the best for them and learning about each other. And, I really think that there's a lot of positivity in this room. And no matter how many times somebody wants to say, oh, I'm a cancer to society, spewing vitriol, this isn't vitriol. This is real people. These are real people right here. I've talked to a good many of them on the phone. I've seen that. I mean, we see them, we talk to, we're just, these aren't fake people. This isn't like a video game or something. These are a lot of people who are fake, and you'll have your room there full of 3 different accounts of Laura V. And, can't tell that Laura V is, most of the time, these people will admit exactly what they're doing. They'll tell you, they'll say other people do it, but they're doing it. Like the videos that are up of me about prudently are videos doing commentary on her spewing vitriol about me. See, I wouldn't even do it if they weren't doing this, and then they take them down. I'm not gonna just, be pissed about something and have no proof of it. These people want to try to trigger people, and that's gaslighting. They want to try to make people think they're crazy, right? Somebody keeps saying these people are doing that to me, but they have no record of it because the other people are, you know, sock accounts or deleting their shit, all that shit, right? So they're trying to gaslight somebody, which way they were doing. But thankfully, to a wonderful person that at Christmas time sent me a laptop, now I can document it. Because before, it was out and out gaslighting, you know? Some people, I even give them the respect of not recording what they're saying because I'm willing to not have to fight everyone, you know? Yeah, they're gaslighting. They're like, acting like I'm the deleter, but I'm not. And anybody who actually does want to watch the stuff, it's there. It is there. You can clearly see it. Wobbles can delete every video she wants. I'm not thinking of the videos that she has left as scraps for me. I'm thinking of them more as scraps for her. If you had to delete all your videos, then, you know, it's because you were using me as content and you were getting paid to use me and smear me and slander me as content. So, thank you. If it's gone, thank you. Your girlfriend. Hmm. Learning a little more about everybody.
So, not buying that one. No way.
I wasn't selling it, honey.
No way.
Wasn't selling it. Wasn't for sale.
Maybe Bobbles was onto something when she was questioning it. I mean, people.
This woman is like brown nosing Bobbles to an extent. I mean, like, are you kidding? She's the one who coined the phrase Crystal Dynasty. Crystal Dynasty. Okay, Laura. Okay. All right, CVX. Thank you. Do it a little harder. Would you bring out the big guns? All right.
Patients do get ports for other reasons. And I won't list all of that right now. If you want me to, I will. But there are ports that are put in for other situations.
So you don't know what they are.
Yeah,
but you just want to pin that on me. Like, why wouldn't I just say the other situation if I had a port? Why wouldn't I just say that? Do you think I don't know that people don't get ports for other situations? But you think I would just, like, get a port, but make myself bald, too? So what about the baldness? What about the bag saying chemotherapy? What about the nurse that was talking? What about the radiation machine that, like, you know, they don't just, like, come on now. Proof says, you would think she would have a better outlook on life after surviving. No, I would think you would actually be a better, decent person than being the douchebag you are, man. I don't know. It's your problem, not mine. Yep, that's how I am too. But sometimes I just don't even bother. Oh, thanks, Sander. Yeah, see, they're pretty gross, and a lot of them channels will leave that shit up and stuff, and it's like, come on, man. Give it a rest. We saw how much damage that Laura V does. I mean, I'm inclined to think Tiffany M might have been onto something about that back chatter shit of being her. I mean, because, damn, man. That bitch is fucking out of her gourd. Out of her gourd, in my opinion. Just saying. Just saying. Anyone people watching, 12 thumbs up. Come on, you guys.
You would think she would have a better outlook for life, but just tearing people down is just horrible.
Fax Machine says, someone posted a recording of her claiming to be faking cancer, but it's allegedly not SG's voice. Sounds just like her. Okay. Because I sound just like that. Survivor girl does not have cancer. Survivor girl is faking cancer. Survivor girl. We call the hospital. I mean, come on, man. Shut up. That's Fax Machine. You're pathetic at giving facts. Thank you, Mary.
That's awful. Somebody did a video of Survivor Woman 19.
That's not even my name.
Pretending it was her and saying she did not have cancer. Well, that's horrible impersonation. That's not right. I mean,
although what? I don't think it matters, does it? Does it matter? I don't know. Does that matter?
It's possible it could have been her. Who knows?
You're an idiot. You're a douchebag, lady.
Possible. I definitely believe she's manic or bipolar, and nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, they're conditions. They can be treated, but something is really off. The woman never sleeps.
How do you know when I sleep? What are you, fucking hanging outside my house, checking for when I'm fucking sleeping? Nutcases.
And that's when your cells rebuild and stay healthy, and but she doesn't sleep, and I just wonder if she's manic.
Lady, you might be fucking growing your own cancer right now inside you. So it wasn't necessary there, CVX? That's some shit. Ride or dies, as you self-described yourself. So are you just telling me ahead of time that you didn't defend me there? Is that what you're saying to me? Well, you do what you want, CVX. I'm just saying. I know what I see, and I saw somebody that I respected, and not so much.
She definitely has OCD. I know.
You let this woman sit here saying all this shit?
One of my medical friends, I actually know a psychiatrist.
Currently at home, she most definitely has mental issues. Like, these people have mental issues. Why are they so fucking obsessed with me? Like, why are they so obsessed with me? What is wrong with them? They don't think that's their mental issues? Don't they get it? They tried to make me have mental issues during a time when they thought I was... It's ridiculous. I know, I agree with Nido. What are you on?
That's why they call her meth. Oh, does she use meth?
Somebody was in there saying that? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Crystal, I'm reporting you. You're fucking slandering the shit out of me. I'm fucking reporting you. You're fucking done, you stupid bitch. You're fucking done.
I didn't know she had a drug problem. Or maybe it was in the past. Oh, meth, that can really mess you up. Really mess you up. I wonder if the port had anything to do with that.
Are you out of your mind, you fucking nut? Are you out of your mind? I don't care what anybody says. Don't call fucking Annette nut anymore. This lady is real nuts. Crystal love real nuts. That's what this is. Crystal love real nuts. Real nuts. This lady's fucking out of her mind. And anybody who sat in that chat, letting that fly by. You're disgusting. Don't ever fucking tell me get over it again. Tell me fucking get over it and shit. Oh, I know, right, Tander? No, he's talking about because Vern was showing himself with a voice changer, and a long time ago they had that voice changer video where they were all trying to say it was me. Even CVX was saying that shit too. No offense, CVX. I'm just saying. You know me. I say the truth too. I just think it's fucking ridiculous, man. These people are pathetic. They reek. They reek of okay, of like desperation and pathetic. It's crazy.
The meth use. This is news to me. I had no idea.
We still have no idea, you douchebag. You always have no idea, apparently. What do you call a blind deer? No idea. What do you call a blind deer with no legs? Still no idea. Hi, Rose. What do you call somebody who pretends to be an RN? Real nuts. Yeah, she speaks with no logic. You're right, man.
Maybe that's why she got into the Chosen One community? I mean, how did she end up in there?
I don't know. How did you end up in there? I think I've said it many times. I started following him when he was doing the fucking abandoned, like, Detroit City. The abandoned buildings. It was before he did the interviews. In between there, okay? Douchey? Fax machine has no idea. Really? Well, then maybe you should change your name to Clueless. Oh my god, these people are crazy. You know what they do now? Because, and I hate to say it, but I know it's because Sharon dropped my fucking, when she did that with docs my phone number. Or maybe it could also be somebody else who might have given out my phone number. Someone who's a fucking idiot anyway, because I don't drop my link anymore, so they'll text and say nasty shit. The same shit they would say in the back chat if I dropped my link. They'll say it like text messaging. So fucking dumb. It's like, it's pathetic. It's so pathetic that I'm not even gonna. She said she wanted to strap you in the basement and starve you before you I mean, what the fuck? Like, block. Let's see how long it takes them to make another. Okay, Tanner. To make another fucking account. Like, that's pathetic. So pathetic. It's pathetic. My screen is blank too, where it says that. Rose, actually, it is. Yep, I know what you're talking about now. I didn't know what you were talking about before, but now I do. Have you heard this?
Her subject was on cancer.
Yeah. She's trying to tell people I'm on meth and faking cancer. Crystal the Nappy, real nuts. Crystal the Nasty.
I had no idea she
doing the
meth or was
nasty.
recovering addict.
I'm not a
'Cause I
recovering
don't think
addict.
she's ever talked about that, although I don't go to her channel anymore.
Really? Because I thought you did. I thought that's you were playing it for your fucking friends and shit, douchebag. Now suddenly you don't go to it anymore? You don't get it both ways, liar. You don't get it both ways. Yeah, I know, right? They'll cry because I talked about them. Yeah.
And believe me, it's not because I am blocked. I don't go to these channels.
Well, plays a role. It does play a part in it.
As I said, when you have an opinion or you try to educate someone and they think they already know it all.
You're trying to educate me on my Munchausers? I can stay up all night because I'm a fucking night owl. How does it affect them? Like, my hours? Does anybody know? I do. No, you were sticking up for me. No, you are, right here. I said that already, and I apologized. I already apologized for that, Tiffany H. I apologized. I apologized to you. Because you have stuck up for me throughout this. You said, right here, you just said, no, she never had that addiction. That was a rumor spread because of how she stayed up all night. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yep, and you just popped up right there and were sticking up for me there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. I already apologized for that. If you didn't hear, I'm sorry. I repeat, again. I reacted too quickly, but you did apologize. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I just saw that now. Yes, you did.
They're insecure. This is a sign of insecurity.
It's not a sign of insecurity because you're the one talking about me, Crystal. You're the one putting me down. It's your insecurity. I'm not even talking about you, Crystal. I'm just playing you. Your whole thing. I mean, and it says, okay, so this, yeah, I mean, I'm just playing what you're saying about me. Everybody heard me apologize to Tiffany H, right? Earlier. Remember, I said I abbreviated and I said apologies. I don't know. I was being stupid because she had Munchausers, was fucking abbreviated for Munchausen. Oh, yeah, because she couldn't say penis, and she said it in here. She said penis. Thank you, Nana. No, I did apologize. I jumped the gun there.
But I had no idea she had a meth problem.
Listen, see, she doesn't even listen to you. Even though you said that. And prudently even said, no, no, no. As she would never use those drugs. Never. With that said, she smokes too much weed, in my opinion. And then she winked. Because I am smoking pot right now. I'm sorry, but I am. When you guys hear the lighter, I smoke out of a bowl. You know? I'm sorry. Is mine doing that? You have to go in and out. Isn't that true? You guys, is it me? I don't know. Tell me. How about now? Do you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Should I speak? Remember in Finding Nemo when they spoke whale? And he said, hello? Have you? Remember that? Thank you, Tiffany H. I appreciate that. And even Prudently says right here, Prudently even said it.
Or a meth addiction, or is she in recovery? Or is that why she doesn't sleep?
This woman probably doesn't even notice that you and Prudently both tell her no. She probably doesn't even notice. 31 people here and 15 thumbs up. That means only half you guys like me. Look at this. Is there a way you'd be willing? Look at this. This is what I just got. Is there a way you'd be willing to commit unalive yourself? I want to watch you unalive yourself. You can't even afford tires for your car. You broke. See you next Tuesday. Unalive yourself and that FAGGOT dog. Because I have to use the StreamYard because I'm a broke bitch. Broke CUNT, according to the 2 texts I just got. They came from a spoof number, I'm sure, of 470-697-3862. I'm sure it's a spoof number. Yep. They're lovely, aren't they? Yeah, they're all happy because I read them on live, but I'm going to just block them again. So, no problem. Just sickos, right? Saying that shit. Hi.
Oh, okay. Prudently just said, yeah, but weed makes you sleep. I'm not a weed smoker. I do take the CBC.
Yeah, alright. Whatever you say, you might need to fucking. What's. Oh, good to see you. That's what you. Wow, CVX. I'm so surprised at CVX.
The CBDs, gummies.
Thank you. Gummies, because she has to gum them because she's really 92 and really has no teeth.
But I would think that would make one, sleepy. It's a downer, not an upper.
No, you make me sleepy. You're a downer. You're a downer and not an upper.
Meth is an upper.
Wow. Maybe fucking people who listen to you need to do some. Fucking, because you're a fucking downer. You're like, hello, everybody. You're all stupid, and I'm gonna have to dumb down people because I'm stupid and I don't even know how to spell foul when I'm using it in the right context. And RN is not true because I think Munchausers syndrome is what people just don't know about, the abbreviation that I made up. So I could talk about Survivor Girl because even though Survivor Girl had breast cancer in the weirdest way, I'm jealous of her. I'm jealous of her. So I pretend to be an RN and I'm jealous of somebody and feel inferior to somebody who had cancer. And then I come along and go, well, I don't understand that because why would you ever? Like, why wouldn't it make sense that I wouldn't be jealous of people, but of course envious of people who never had cancer? You know what I mean? Like, envious of people with good health, envious of. That's normal. It doesn't mean that you hate them. Why would they think their good fortune should or would bring them haters? That's almost like using your good fortune and your good health as an excuse to harass somebody who might be having the opposite happen. Like, Who would ever go up to somebody having chemo and say, "You're lying"? Like, what is it? Would this woman come up and would she rip my port out of my chest to prove her point? I mean, is that how far she would go? To rip my port out of my chest? Maybe to pop a hole in my chemotherapy bag? How far would she go? Would she go as far as praying that cancer came back? Getting a voodoo doll? How far, how hungry is that wolf inside of her? How hungry is that wolf? And why would you feed that wolf? You need to self analyze yourself, Miss Nursey. You really do. You need to take a good listen to yourself. You're very nasty. Crystal the nasty. You're a very nasty human being. For what purpose? You're feeding something in yourself. Your actions. That's funny, Rose. Your actions are, you're just some stranger out of nowhere. Like, and as much as you want to convince us all that for 5 years you've been watching us, you don't get it both ways. You know what I'm saying, lady?
Sleeps.
My sleep schedule has my sleep schedule has nothing to do with you. And now you're going to tell me I look tired when I post a picture. So you're trying any way you can to bring me down. When she, even if she does sleep, when she posts a picture, she looks tired. But I don't believe she has cancer. I mean, she looks like she might be sick and stressed out and worried about something, but I'm going to keep talking about it because that's exactly what I want to do to her, because I'm feeding the wolf that is never satisfied, even by a Mercedes. And apparently, you must have family since you want to try to say other people who don't have family are something's wrong with them. So you're not grateful. You're the one not grateful. Do you understand that, Crystal Dynasty? You're not grateful. You could buy a whole fleet of Mercedes and you'd probably still make this video. Yeah, Rose.
Picture of herself. She looks very tired and unwell. You know, like dark circles and.
You see this? This bitch thought she kept me up last night listening to her. But she didn't. It's only, what, 8:25 right now. Not too late. Yeah, she's already got cancer. Yeah, she's trying to, yes, trying to, she's just a black-hearted human being, I guess, is what I'm saying. Strange. Very strange.
Oh, she sleeps during the day. Oh, wow.
Oh, thank you, CVX. CVX prudently said, yes, she sleeps during the day mostly. CVX said, Crystal, that's not verified by anyone about SG. It's just a rumor. Well, thank you. Thank you, CVX. I apologize. I apologize. My apologies. My apologies. I do not believe this is somebody texting me. I do not believe in Jesus Christ, and all Jews should be shot dead. They should not have the same rights as others. I would love to pump meth through your port. I would do anything in the world to see you dead. Isn't that nice? You think I'm faking those too, Crystal the Nasty? I almost feel like there's a couple of people who would be capable of writing that kind of stuff. I really do.
I wonder why. Oh, CVX said it. She hasn't verified her meth use. So, okay.
Her meth use.
So first,
You're such a fucking douchebag. Listen to yourself, Krista. Yeah, it is, Nat. Absolutely. Absolutely, it is. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Nat.
I've heard of it, to be honest with you. First, I heard of it. But that's a serious drug to get into. But it would explain a lot. It would explain an awful lot.
Explain an awful lot like what, lady? So ridiculous. What is it going to explain? What are you talking about? Who wanted 2,500 to cast? What are you talking about, Mr. Tim? Who wanted 2,500 to cast a love spell? Huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if it's just the first I've heard of it. I have no idea if she uses it or if she's in recovery.
You're a fucking douchebag, lady. This lady's gross. They're gross. I'll just tire them out till they're dead.
So, but there are a lot of things really off the wall.
Fax Machine says, I think she drinks. Well, that is a fact. I do drink liquid, beer if I want, coffee sometimes. Am I not allowed to drink?
Oh, Fax Machine says she thinks she drinks. Yeah, but she's over 21. I think it's, I always say that. She's over 21. She can have a drink. She's definitely over 20.
Thanks. Oh, you're going to cut on my age even though you're like 20 years older than me?
21. She looks over 21. I think she said she was a bartender at one time. I don't think. I know she said she was a bartender at one time.
Well, we know you don't think. We know that.
I sound like a lawyer. One of my sons is an attorney, and
Sure.
You don't think something when something's a fact. You know something, right? So she did say she was a bartender, and I would assume by the sound of her voice.
Fax Machine. That night when she was having a convo about circumcision, me, someone called knee, and someone called needles all had differing opinions. Okay, Laura.
She sounds like she's a heavy drinker.
Or secular.
Oh, the whole circumcision thing? Yeah, that...
Circumcision.
Wow.
But in reality, we were going against one another. Shut up, fucking Laura. That's Laura. She's a weirdo, man. Man, she's like multiple personalities. Lady's fucking whacked. Whacked.
Wow. I cannot believe these comments coming in. Wow. Well, you know, how...
And SG is so delusional, she literally said that we were all the same person, trying to make the same point. No, my point was you were trying to disrupt the chat, and you were the same person. You're a weirdo. You secular weirdos, okay? And whomever else you got with you, weirdos. Carrie Ann,
We need to treat
weirdo.
our bodies as temples, right? Do the best we can. We're only human. But we,
The
especially
nasties,
as we
yeah.
get older, we have to really take care of our bodies.
I suggest you start doing that. Yeah, she's no nurse. She said I had Munchausers. Munchausers. Then she tried to say that was an abbreviation.
Get rid of the alcohol. Get rid of the cigarettes. I mean, get rid of the cigarettes for sure.
Why don't
that
you?
Pigeon dove that I was taking.
That pigeon dove? Was it a morning dove? You freak. Was it a morning dove?
A picture, a little video up the other day, was starting to pick up a cigarette. I said, you don't want that. But the alcohol.
Why didn't you pick up the fucking cigarette, you loser? I mean, seriously? I don't know. I don't know about that.
It's a week, right? But if you're getting sloshed every night, that's your that's cirrhosis is very unpleasant thing to die from.
They're fucking that I could get them fucking
quite a bit. It can cause
that I could get. Definitely could, absolutely.
But definitely kills the brain cells too. Oh, that's so kind of you, CVX. Oh, thank you.
CVX says, Crystal, you are such a wonderful resource on YouTube. CVX, are you out of your fucking mind? CVX, are you out of your fucking mind? No, for reals. Are you out of your mind? What the fuck? That's gross. See what I mean? I don't like that shit. That's nastiness.
Thanks very much. I really appreciate that.
Wow.
I hope you come to my new channel.
Ugh.
Yeah, or I should say, I'm branching out into other areas. I really love fashion. As I said, I'm really into minimalism.
God, she's a nut. Hi, Mosaic Mama.
And health and meeting new people and cars and shopping, even though I'm a minimalism. But you know what?
Yeah. Oh, maybe CVX is like trying to trip her up here. Hold on. Wait, I might have to retract that. Hold on. Hold up here. Put the brakes on. SG. Put the brakes on. She goes, how long have you been an RN?
When I do shop, I do.
Let's see. No, this is from before. This isn't yesterday's live stream. But CVX is asking her, how long have you been an RN? All right. So let me just back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Right.
Over 30 years.
Sure.
And I tried to retire a couple of times. And, it's so hard.
I almost got out, but they kept pulling me back in.
To go cold turkey when you love your work so much.
Oh, God.
My children are all grown up, and it was really hard leaving. I was really in tears. Everybody's in tears.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Tears of joy. In my opinion.
And I don't eat cake.
I don't eat cake, everybody. I've been here for 30 years and nobody knows I don't eat cake. They got me a cake. 30 years, they got me a cake. And I don't eat sugar. Nobody noticed.
But they got me a cake, and it was really nice. It was a big cake, too. It was a beautiful cake. Gorgeous cake.
Yeah, they were celebrating you leaving. That's why they got the cake. It was a celebration. It was tears of joy.
And it was really beautiful. It was like nurse shape. It had a stethoscope. I mean, they went all out.
They were
really
eating you. They were eating you. It was symbolic. I bet they all had to go with the knife. Just in my opinion, allegedly. And I'm picturing. Was it shaped like you? Big cake, you said. Right? How tall are you? Was it about that long?
I don't like icing.
It looked like one of those crime scene with like a nurse hat on it. I'm just saying.
Just kind of politely, shoved the ice.
It was like red velvet. Icing my favorite.
Icing off, and I did have a piece of cake. I don't really have a sweet.
You liar. You want to lead us to believe that you didn't eat cake. See? You lie. If you lie about the small things, then you can't believe you about the big things. Your words.
But it was kind of hard.
Buttercream's good.
I do miss it, but now that I'm retired, I get to do more of the things that
you get to be more useless than you were before. Yay. Now I get your abuse. Do you think she might have been my patient one day? Is she in medical need? I think it's my job as Nurse Ratchet. Nurse Ratchet has to come around. God. And Nurse, I know.
I enjoy doing, like my nature walks and getting ready to move to the Carolinas.
What about bungee jumping?
And
you ever think of that? Or skydiving? You should probably try that. CVX did kind of pull out the big guns. Okay. I really gotta apologize now. Because CVX is doing it CVX way. My apologies. My apologies. Anybody, if you hear me, CVX, she says, I just hate when people in their 30s get on here and talk about their education. She's probably aiming that towards. It's called I Hate Survivor Woman. Dear NetNet and Survivor Girl and Sharon V.
Oh my God, right?
Dislike.
Right? Oh, I do too, CVX.
Me too.
I do too.
Don't you get it? She's talking about Laura, you dumb fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, I do too, totally.
Totally.
No, I'm old. I was...
and moldy. In my opinion,
medical
allegedly.
Profession for a long time. And it was kind of funny.
No, you were under medical profession for a long time. You were under their care, in my opinion, allegedly, for a long time. This person doesn't know I'm going to end up taking all this to the police station right now. Because they're really, like, breaking the law, what they're doing right now. Sending nasty pictures like this shit. That's gross, man. They're fucking breaking the law. That's gotta be fucking secular thinking he's funny. He's a sick bastard.
Go back to
or
this.
Vern.
Sharon did a peanut thumbnail, and I assume it was Nat, and it was it was supposed to be. I guess it was. There was. How do I explain this?
You don't have to, you stupid weirdo. CVX said, I'm old too, which is why I am so happy you are here. CVX, you better be fucking blowing smoke up her ass. Honest to God. Seriously. You better fucking, like, be kidding right there. Because either that or you have issues.
Okay, there were 4 nuts in the room.
You're a fucking nut.
And 1 nut was on the table.
We know what it was, you stupid bitch. I mean, seriously? I can't even. I just can't even. Should I continue it or should I just stop it? What do you guys think? She's just so gross. She's so gross. Oh, could somebody share Mosaic Mama's link to her page?
And the legs were spread.
And Nets and the legs were spread. Peanuts don't have legs, you stupid bitch. You're so gross. She's saying peanuts have legs and the legs were spread. Like sexually. She said it like it was sexual. Like it was a real fucking, like, peanuts have legs. Peanuts don't have legs. No legs were spread on the peanut. My God. Her mind, I know, right? God, where does your mind go, lady? So gross. She's gonna bring a fucking, like, detailed sexual scene of peanuts.
There's another nut holding a baby nut. And then another nut that might have been, I'm going to guess, maybe
a doctor?
The spouse or the nurse.
Yeah, somebody who worked there, you fucking weirdo. I know, right? You guys? For reals.
I don't know. I don't know how many nuts were there. But
you just said it. You said you have fax. You have fax machine in there.
And Sharon said, well, no, who said this? It might have been Survivor Woman that said, she's no nurse and she can't tell the difference between... that was...
Oh my God. No, sir. You're bringing up your own stupidity and foul mind. Your mind is sick. When you were like, what is that? A late term. What did she say? What did she say? Ugh, she's gross.
A late term abortion.
Oh, that's what it was. She said that. She said that.
Or a maternity ward, or a delivery room. And I just had to laugh because I'm thinking, we're talking about nuts. Or that was the visual. I mean, don't we all look at art differently? I mean, don't we?
Art? Art? Is this woman gonna be okay? Somebody help her. One of her friends. Poof. Come on now. Snap out of it.
Not everybody can look at a picture and say, that's da-da-da-da-da. So we all look at art differently. And
is she not oh my God. My God.
The other funny thing was, if Sharon was trying to make a delivery room...
Sharon didn't do that. It was from a fucking meme, you stupid woman. What's wrong with her?
It doesn't look like a delivery room. I mean, a delivery room isn't this hard.
Oh my God. It was peanuts. You can. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, post in the infinities too. Yes, post in the infinities link and a spirit troll. Oh my God, that's funny. A spirit troll.
Table. It did look more like an examining table, or the kind of.
Come on. Like, there's different fucking tables for nuts to be examined on. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know, right, Nana?
Table that
Right?
you would have an outpatient surgery, such as.
It's a peanut. A peanut. A peanut. She's talking about. Yeah, and then if you could do Cindy's too, Rose, that would be great.
An abortion on. And one thing I wanted to also mention to that was.
CVX says, I don't believe anyone under 50 has any degrees. CVX, my daughter, is a triple major Dean's List graduate. I mean, come on. Stop it. That's pretty fucking fucked up to say. That's whacked. What kind of thing is that to say? That's silly, CVX. Are you gonna be okay? Okay, Ross.
That circumcision. Now that's a medical procedure.
I think you can click on her channel here, her avatar, and doesn't it bring you to their channel? I think the mods can do that. I think. I don't know. Maybe I can.
So is assisted labor, delivering a baby. That's also when you're in a hospital. And so is an abortion. You've got to.
They're peanuts, though, lady. They're peanuts.
You've got to go back and listen to my live so you understand it. It's just, I know they said you didn't graduate from high school. I'm not attacking your.
Oh my God, this lady's out of her mind. Oh, I touch it. Okay. Yeah, if you can find it, it's got to be right there. So CVX says, oh my God, Sharon has an unbelievable, hilarious sense of humor. She's really talented, in my opinion. So CVX is just being a bitch, man. Wow, CVX. That's pretty fucked up. You have no fucking sense of, like, the way you presented yourself to me. Like, the way I see you is not how you really are, and that sucks. Like, I still see you as, like, this awesome person, and you're really not like that, and that sucks. You found it? Net, thank you. Thank you, Nana. Ooh, Nana, she's all like fancy with knowing how to drop links and stuff too. Ooh, I didn't know you could do that, Nana. Right, I know. A lot of people have. Who cares if they don't have a degree? Like who cares? I know. Prudently says, I know CVX, but there are exceptions. My second daughter was an RN on the psych floor and then decided to get her NP in psychiatry. She has a wealth of knowledge and experience for a 35-year-old. I'm a proud mom. Right. See? Yeah. Good stuff right there.
Education at all. There are plenty of people that don't graduate from high school and they go and get their GEDs, but I'm just wondering if your comprehension might not be, as strong as someone that continued their education. And again, not a put down, okay?
No, I can't see it, Rose. But it's okay, because Net already did it. Don't worry. Yeah. Do you want me to just have everybody go over there and watch it? Or do you want me to, like, play it? Because I want everybody to go over there and watch it and give you the view, Cindy. Unless you want me to. But I think everybody should go and give you the view and the thumbs up. I don't know. Maybe it is there. Maybe it's too far up. And I just am too lazy to scroll up. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy girl. All right. All right. Hold on then. I know. I'm only going to play a little bit of it. And then people are going to have to go in and get it. I believe you, Alan. Don't worry. I'm just too lazy to scroll up. It's no big deal.
As a good food for thought for a Monday, we're starting to wrap up summer. We're going into the fall season. The kids are now back in school. We're getting their clothes. So I've been lucky in the sense that we've gotten so many wonderful hand-me-downs over the years. And my kids have amazing grandparents that will also buy for them throughout the year, when school time comes or when birthdays come or Christmas comes. But I've been the kind of person that has never...
When you talk about narcissism, when you talk about narcissism, really? Mosaic? Wow. That's something, huh? That'd be so different. Like, you know how when something is like throbbing or you have like an ache or a pain and you reach out and you like must like rub the pain, must be so, isn't that something so weird? Not weird, but like just that you don't think of, you know? Yeah, like fascinating. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Makes you wonder if like your oh, thank you, Mr. Tim. Makes you wonder if like God, because even if it makes you wonder, there's like no real thought process. Like, does the mind not Like, so that in other words, you still, like it's like important for the mind to feel that way so that you never feel, yeah, in a different dimension. Yes, Mosaic. Wow. Oh my God, you said it. Just like what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it like that. Yes, absolutely. That's exactly like what I was thinking in my head. I don't know what it is. That's exactly what I was thinking too, in a different dimension. You said it right. Yes. Isn't that like that show Fringe? Have you ever seen it? Hi Buns. That show Fringe. Really? Yeah. It really is incredible. That really is. I wonder if that's how the mind is able to wrap its head around, never wrap its head, never have, like, to be able to not feel like it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So that the other one works in unison. That phantom arm kind of has to be there so that you're still on point. And I don't know, I could be wrong. I love that. I love that, Mosaic. That's awesome. That's really cool. Really, to think of. That is really cool. Yeah, we're exactly a mirror image. Like, even the palm print is like a mirror image. Everything is a mirror image of the other side. I always think that Da Vinci, you know how he would write backwards and he would do the dissecting of, the corpses to, but they would get old quick. So he had to do them quick. And he had all those, where he was like peeling back the layers of man and learning about everything kind of thing. And he had to do it so fast that I always thought he did the dissection with one hand and then had a mirror up and wrote with the other hand, and that's why it was backwards, because he was looking in the mirror and doing the dissection, like, he had to do it as quick as he could and write as much as he could. Oh, her, I know, with the peanut, acting like it was, like, really had a like, they really have a gyno table for a peanut. That's not the table you would use if you were gonna give birth, you know? Does it always burn or no? Yeah, it makes you wonder if it's like in another dimension, right? Now, I wonder if there's times when you might have been close to something or done something where that injury might have occurred to your arm, but the person in the other dimension, like the what do they the other what do they call that? Like in Fringe, it was the alter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like how they say that there's no, it's fifth dimension. No, not fifth dimension. Yeah, your other person, in another alternate universe, right? Is that what it is? An alternate universe, right? Where like everybody has a double. Yeah, yeah, alternate universe. They say that a lot. They talk about that. Like I always question that though, like if there really is another me, but that whole thing that way you're talking about how it feels like another dimension, that kind of plays in like a maybe quantum physics kind of thing. I don't know. A fringe theory, right? Is that what it is? Alternate universe. I think it's all really interesting. Now, I don't usually set my live streams to subscribers only. Should I do that or not? Like only when I'm doing it this way, I think I do it. I never knew I could live stream. I should have started live streaming a long time ago. I can imagine. Uh, but I can't imagine. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can believe that that happened, but I don't know that I can really you know. Yeah, I think that your voice is melodic, you know? Like, I don't know. Tonight we were watching you, me and Nana, and I felt a little better after watching you. Is Nana still here? I don't know, but yeah, I definitely felt like you answered some things in my head that I wasn't even asking. It didn't, like, but you, I don't know, I like how you're not like me, like, you don't I have do the commentary to say what you want to say. You already know what you're going to say, but then you expand on it, and you're very expressive, and um it's like, yeah. Hi, JDS. There's two people that they were blocked for long. There was a lot of people blocked. Hmm. I figured out how to get that list. It was way more than what I thought. No wonder why we all have like thousands blocked all the time. Because it was like, yeah, if anybody, I mean, yeah, these are a lot of good people here, you know? Munchausers. I know, right? The peanut had a baby. I mean, come on, lady. Can she stop? It's got its legs spread. Let's just like do a little bit more of it,
because everything as a put down, any opinion, it's just a fact, okay?
The peanut had a
baby. Your education isn't continued, your comprehension may not be as strong as someone that did continue their.
Well, what's your excuse, lady? Because I mean, this is some ridiculous shit.
Education. Holden Caulfield says Sharon is nothing but a bully. Yeah, but remember the
guy from Catcher in the Rye, probably secular, or Laura, one of them. Somebody who would read Catcher in the Rye. I do believe it was, you know, yeah. Isn't it crazy? I know.
Is a bully. She is a bully. CDX, are we being proud of our elderly age? Because, oops.
Because, oops,
okay,
what?
so somebody just said.
Wow, don't you think that it might have been CWC who exploited your kid and accused an Arab man of funding ISIS? Like Tiffany H says in here, you know? I think her sense of humor is, I mean, I do get it that she does make the videos of it. But I don't know if she would call those places. Like, do you think so? I feel like somebody else was like sending her screenshots and stuff. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but
Karen might have had abortions, but she's not abandoning her children. I don't want to say what my position is on abortion.
Oh my God, how did they start talking about abortions? Because she said something about a fucking peanut getting one, a late term one. I mean, what is she talking about? This woman's insane. Nursitis. Yeah, she's got nursitis. Right, Mosaic? Absolutely. She's Nurse Ratchet. Munchausers. It's a new one though. Oh God, Cindy's spamming the chat.
I just don't want to do that. But I think for one to
no, but that's right. 100%. Cindy's right about the many hundreds. Cindy's right about that. Because Mosaic Mom is right about that. What kills me is all the people who are about positivity are some of the most toxic people in the community. And that is a lot of that true, but there's just a lot of toxics. Backhanded talk, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like they say, I rant and rage and scream. I don't think I do. I mean, am I wrong? Like, am I yelling? Am I yelling and I just don't hear myself? That's fucked up. Imagine if I talked really loud and I just didn't know it. That's You guys gotta talk amongst yourselves for a minute. You know what's crazy to me is these people, they say the nastiest stuff, and then they just go on talking in the chat room over there like, you know, it's no biggie. No biggie. We're glad you're here. You know what I mean? Hi, Paranormal. After they just, smeared somebody, you know? They're sitting there smearing people and talking so ridiculous. And then talking like they're normal. And they're anything but, in my opinion. It's not normal to do these things.
Children are mothered. There's a saying, it's not apparent until you're a parent. I'll repeat it. It's not apparent until you're a parent.
Oh my gosh. So, I don't know.
So I think for one to talk about parenting and mothering, she's never been a mother, or she's never parented, and she hasn't even parented herself.
All right, well, what about cancer? It's not a cancer until you're a cancer. I mean, what? What, lady? Like, what? I know, I couldn't find anybody. Couldn't find Buns. Couldn't find JDS. Couldn't find a lot of people. A lot of people were black.
Oh, I mean, here's a woman in her 50s, or maybe she's 49, she's 48. She's
What do you care?
pretty close to her 50s. That's living in the situation she's.
Why do you care? Why do you get on here just to, like, be mean to people? Like, that's the point. We're just playing what you're saying. Like, Prudently came in there and said, I am a cancer, or my attitude, or whatever, and because of the vitriol I'm spewing, but I'm literally just playing what they're saying. I'm really not saying anything against them. They're doing it all themselves. If they're offended by what they hear, they offend themselves. That's the irony of it. It's so amazing to me. They're offended by this.
Living it. I mean, she's not living like an adult. But anyway, I don't think someone that has not had children, or someone that hasn't been educated in
Educated. To say that somebody's got Munchauser. She got Munchauser. And I was a nurse for 30 years, and I just think SG is foul.
Raising children, really shouldn't critique someone's mothering skills.
Critique? We want to talk about critique? Critique! I'm foul. Night Owl, you're pretty foul. Get it? I think I'm funny. No, sir, Night Owl is the one who gave me the joke. I saw it earlier and I didn't laugh because I said, I'm going to steal that joke later and I'm going to pretend it's mine. Sorry. Sure, Night Owl.
I'm not a fan of Bobbles. I don't go to her channel. I think, and I've said this before. Oh, you said she's been unkind. Bobbles has been unkind to her.
No way Bobbles was unkind to somebody. I find that hard to believe.
Well, just look at Bobbles' thumbnails. God, Lord have mercy. They're like...
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're trying to be Annette. Because you said your son's an attorney. Annette's son is an attorney. You said, look at Bob's thumbnails. Annette said, look at Bob's thumbnails. So I'm thinking that you just wanted Annette to stop talking about her own situation so you could steal her identity. Right, RN? Because you wanted to be the real Nutz. You were like, no. You think Nut is Nut? Uh-uh. I'm the real Nut. Right? Now we get it. Now we know what the RN is for. Will the real Nut please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Right, Krista? Right, Krista? Fucking, you just wanna, like, I don't know. Look how you're talking, like, trying to be all calm and shit, too. You were so jealous of Annette. That's what it is. You're so jealous, in my opinion, allegedly. Oh my God, Mr. Tim. Just stop it. You're too much. Why don't you just donate for everybody? Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my. I see 21 thumbs up, Mr. Tim. Thank you, though. Maybe it's since you said 13. I'm only kidding.
I'm going to have to agree with Ned on there are a lot of strange, and Ned said weirdos.
Gosh.
I don't call Annette Annette anymore. I just call her Net.
But what? I don't get it.
She said there are a lot of, quote, weirdos around here, and I will agree with her on that. But I
so you get to talk about it, but not Annette.
She might be one of them. But that's.
Oh my God. What is wrong with her? What the heck?
Okay. Yeah, there are plenty of. Strange folks on YouTube.
No, she is.
Oh, gosh, for eating ice cream. Somebody's complaining that someone's eating ice cream. Yeah, that's a little weird, isn't it?
I'm gonna get some ice cream. Talk amongst yourselves. Thank you, Tanger. Thank you. Munchausers. I know, I'm gonna lay down too. Foul. I know. We know where she's going with this. Just more bull crap. I want to say thank you to all you guys for Mary as well. Oh. Should I finish it? She's got 12 minutes of it.
Yeah, CDX, I don't think it's just that
ice cream sandwich.
Strikes back at people.
Cookies and cream.
I think there are a couple of screws loose there.
Wow, she's just very judgmental.
It's gee, I wish these things weren't disappearing. I'm gonna have to switch over to a computer. Yeah, Tiffany, I can't really imagine you attacking someone. I mean, that could be.
I mean, she did say it first. Hi, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I can't pin them, you guys. By the way. Yeah, what did Chandra say? Oh my god, hold on. My dog is really killing me right now, you guys. Seriously. Yeah. Oh my god, now my cat is attacking me. What the fuck? I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked by my cat, my dog, and Crystal the Nasty. But, okay, so, Crystal Hate is a fraud, in my opinion. Wow, I think so. I do think so. I think that is the truth. What Tanger said, yep. I want to thank you guys for being here, because, should I keep going? Come on, you guys. Judgy. Should I keep going? Should I? Just tell me. I'll do whatever you want me to. A fraud?
Wrong. I just kind of met you recently.
She met her recently? We all met her recently. Fucking. Keep going? Okay. Well.
Yeah, I don't think it's cool to make fun of people's physical appearance.
Oh my god. She doesn't think it's cool to make fun. Yeah, she's got a. Cindy Infinity has a new video, but I will. You tell me what timestamp to start it at. Because I'm tired.
I personally don't do that. I don't find it a cool thing to do.
Yes, you do. You pick on people. You say that their port isn't real.
Especially when it comes.
You talk about Annette. You do too. You call somebody Sharon VD. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're mean.
That periodontal disease that.
What?
Maddie seems to be having.
I think she was doing like a slick, backhanded insult there, passively aggressive, in my opinion. Good night, Tanger. Love you.
And it happens to everybody that smokes cigarettes. It's not just the drugs.
What?
Cigarettes too, and some is genetic. And
she's such a asshole. Oh my god, this lady's a dickhead.
Some is just poor hygiene or having crooked teeth, that kind of
Oh my God, she's such a bitch. She's like backhandedly attacking people. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's horrible. She's so mean.
Come on, let's now make it hard for you to have good oral hygiene.
What? Oh my God. And CVX said, I can't stand fat people. LOL. Sorry. What? CVX. Come on, man. What is going on with you? How were you so normal when you first reached out to me? What is going on there? How does that happen? Does somebody get possessed? Is that what happens? You remember that movie where I think it was that song, Time is on my side. Was that it? And it was something Fallen Angel, or I don't know what it was called. Something, and it had, I think John Lithgow was in it, and Denzel Washington, and they were they would walk down the street and touch the fallen. Is that what it was? I know, right, Night Owl? Yeah, and they were they would touch them, and it was in them. You know? Yeah, that's what these people are like.
So you guys know the Q word for
Q word or keyword? Did she say Q word?
No, the Q word.
Q word. She said Q word.
So you guys know the Q word for.
She said Q word. She said Q word. What's the Q word?
The Q word. Oh, I just read what you wrote prudently.
The Q word? What Q word?
Not a victim, I didn't attack her, but she posted my husband's.
What Q word?
Who posted your husband's tip?
What Q word?
Who posted your personal information?
Oh my God. She does, I know. No, John Lithgow, not John Goodman. Is John Goodman in it? Maybe I'll watch that tonight. That was John Lithgow. John Goodman? Queen?
Well, CVX, I don't know how old you are.
She's 89. Movie guru. I don't think so. I think you should look it up. I don't think it was John Goodman. I think it was John Lithgow. John Goodman? Seriously? Nuh-uh. John Goodman walked down the street? Don't tell CVX that. She hates fat people. CVX hates fat people. Don't tell her that John Goodman was in a movie that was good. She'll never watch it.
But Charles Manson had a high IQ. Adolf Hitler had a high IQ.
Figures you'd bring up Hitler.
But there's also something called EQ. It's emotional intelligence.
God, she's a douche. Douchebag. Alright, John Goodman it is. Don't tell CVX. I just didn't want CVX to know there was a fat guy in the movie. She hates him. She says it right here. I can't stand fat people. LOL. Sorry. So we all know. She hates Santa. She hates Santa Claus. And Crystal the Nappy. You're gonna have to lose a few pounds or more. Bobbles. Bobbles probably doesn't like you. Just saying, you guys. Anybody like who's big? Big people. Ricochet. Maybe that was the name of it. No, sorry, just kidding. Time is on the side. Yes, it is. Oh, Mosaic Mama and her, you mean? I think that they're clueless about everything and they're not perfect. I think that's foul. That's a good one. Why, you're gonna leave? Because I do believe you that it's John Goodman, paranormal. I know you know your movies. Stop it. You guys. No, really, though. I am going to sleep because now I do want to eat some chicken. I'm going to eat some fowl. Peace, love, and tacos, you guys. No, really. Steel sharpens steel. United we stand. Divided we fall. I don't know if it was in Silence of the Lambs. I know, right, Mosaic? I wish I could pin these comments. Yes. Oh, she is? Ah, who cares? I'm gonna watch a scary movie or something. I know it'll be hard to top Carrie Ann as for scariness, but you know, been there, done that. Own the T-shirt. So, steel sharpens steel. United we stand, divided we fall. And I wish I would have written down Mosaic's Buddhist prayer because I would love that. Yes. No. Well, there was like 10 minutes left, but she's giving me a headache. Plus, I want to eat something. I made good pea soup. Peace, love, and tacos, you guys.